Now it's Rafinha. Incoming delivery. That's an excellent interception. Messi. He's looking wide. And that is as far as they're going to go. Doué. Over to the left.
This is the time you need that pace.
Foden. Rafinha. Great chance! And it's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's lost his man here. Rafinha, decent chance! He's scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Played into space out wide. There's no flag. Crosses it in here. Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Camavinga. And here's Kane. And it's Caicedo. And Alexander-Arnold. Distributed tidily. So we've reached the hour mark. Doué. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Nicely worked. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's in a good position here. And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. Camavinga. And Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Rafinha. And he shoots!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's Doué. Dinks one through. And the cup gets his head on it! He has done it! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Engages and forces him off the ball. Saka picks it up out wide. Ball's gone out of play. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Kane to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Saka. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count 1. That's a sharp pass. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Has a look and plays it forward. Chance here to counter. He's through, now is he in? Kane, Rafinha, he's had a shot! And he's steered it beyond the post.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Robertson. Here's Oyarzabal.
Substituição.
It's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's a key interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Kane. And he was alert to it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Teremos 5
He's
minutos
well
de
positioned. And the
acréscimo.
shot! And he's missed it. Robertson, 5 minutes to add. Mikel Oyarzabal, foot in. Tries to pass it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Hello everyone and welcome to Old Trafford. Everyone please welcome our players to the field.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists.
Van Dijk.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-full-back combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, we're on the way. Now it's Foden. Doué. Is there any... Doué! Goal! Manchester United! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Spread neatly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get onto this? Odegaard! Hazard. And it's Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Can he finish? It's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Camavinga. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly... And a chance! Off the post! Azar. And they've switched it over to the other side. Serginho does really well to win the ball there. Rice. And he's had a hit!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
He's in a great position here. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Doué. Now it's Foden. Shot a goal! He's got away with one there. Camavinga, Van Dijk, Akanji, pressing high and with purpose. Now Salah. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. Great chance! Mbappe looking sharp there. Odegaard. Doué. Searching pass, he's played. Header! Oh, he's hit the bar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Robertson tries to pass it through. Robertson providing an outlet on that flank. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Rice. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Doué, looking understandably energised after his goal. Foden. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rafinha. Mohamed Salah. Messi. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Doué really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's taking no chances there. Referee's given a throw. And that's aimed into the middle. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Number 10, Phil Foden. Phil Foden. Phil Foden.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Salah. Messi. Rice calmly anticipates. Doué. And Tomori. And there's the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Manchester United are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Akanji. Robertson, Messi, Rice, and it's Ødegaard. Rafinha. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Good ball over the top. And the ball is out of play. Robertson. And it's Azar. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! Great defending, strong and determined. That has been cut short. Tries to play it through. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great vision, and he's worked it through. He's picked his way through, and he shoots! And yes, it's there! And that was his 20th goal for this team. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 10,
And now he has two.
Phil Foden. Phil Foden.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And it's Azar. Gets a good foot in there.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Messi. Rafinha. And it's made. He's had a shot! And he's missed it.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Camavinga, quarter of an hour into the second half. Rafinha, can he get on the end of this? Decent chance!
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Fernandes. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Tomori. Rice. And he was quick to react. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's come to nothing. Azar. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ødegaard. Passing is crisp and... He's having a shot! Oh, brilliant from Bukayo Saka! A finish right from the top draw! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Manchester United are having a ball here. And it's Azar. Camavinga. Now it's Foden. Oh, that's clever. He rises! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 9, Rafinha. Coming on the field, number 29, Salah.
Goes without saying, that was poor. That's been drilled in. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mohamed Salah.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position out wide. And he's certainly onside here. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
And here's Foden. Zaniolo.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Sarr. Martinelli. Azar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Here's Oyarzabal. And it's Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Back towards the middle. Martinelli. Now it's Sarr. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Saka. Can he get it? Real chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's had it taken off him.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Azar.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in. Chelsea can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious
Substitution in
substitution.
progress.
He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's through here. Good ball, good take. Big chance, must be. Goes for a shot. It's bounced back off the post. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Foden taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Manchester United cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Lofted in. Rice can get it clear. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Up he goes! And for a moment, time stood still. Rice, Akanji, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Jimenez. Alexander-Arnold to Messi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tries to pass it through. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
So it is still 0-0. Rice, Odegaard, Rafinha, and here's Foden. That has been slung wide. Played in deep, climbs up big! Goal! Manchester United! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Now it's Kane. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kane. And they can counter here. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get... Odegaard! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Odegaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, he's been caught on it, and the shot! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Quick look. Neymar! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, super ball. Oh, what a climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Doué clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rice with the short one. And that's been drilled in. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's managed to get free. No, it's come to nothing. They get a throw in. Now this could be a chance. Doué. Rice. And it's Doué. And he's had it nicked away. Akanji. And it's Jimenez. It's Camavinga. That's a nicely weighted pass. Good ball, good take. Robertson. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Manchester United are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we're off again. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Over to the left. In once more.